What's going on, everyone? So we're pumping out content today. I've been on Twitter and on Instagram and seeing all these different videos of new players arriving to ballparks and spring training is kicking off and it's awesome. And I saw a video this morning. I got up and I saw Max Scherzer. It was the first thing that popped up on Twitter or X, whatever it's called. Max Scherzer has shown up at Blue Jays camp and he's wearing a Rangers bag. I'll put it right here. He's wearing a Rangers bag. And I went to the comments and people were like blasting him. And then I started looking around and there's a lot of players that have switched teams this offseason and they're all showing up in their old team's bags. And everybody's like, what are you doing? Throw your bag away. Why would you ever bring that bag to your new team? Why wouldn't you go and buy a new bag? And so I had the opportunity to go to a lot of new teams. I played for 5 different teams, and I want to give you some perspective. People are like taking this to heart. They're like, how could he ever wear a Rangers bag to Blue Jays camp? Traitor. Like, let me just give you a little bit of background real quick, because this is super, super common practice. This is what like everybody does. When you play for a team, you get a ton of stuff, and usually you get that huge duffel bag. I mean, every team that I played for, you get a huge duffel bag, and when I was going on road trips or going someplace where I need to put a lot of stuff, you obviously put it in your team-issued bag. Well, here's the thing. Any player that joins a new team, they don't have the new gear until they get to spring training. When you get to spring training, like once he walks through that door for the first day, they're going to give him a million Blue Jays things. They're going to give him all his gear, shirts and shorts and sweatpants and hats and t-shirts and all this stuff. And then they're going to give him tons of bags. And then he's going to have a Blue Jays bag. And when he walks in there, nobody's going to think it's strange that he has Ranger stuff because players move from team to team all the time and everybody's used to it. They're used to new players walking in with their old bag and then they take their old bag, they dump their stuff out and then they throw their old bag away and they get their new bag and everybody's happy. A lot of people in the comments are like, why wouldn't you just go buy a new bag? Buy like a black bag or a blue bag or whatever color. Just don't have your other team on it. Well, it doesn't really make sense for a player to go and buy a big duffel bag to bring into the clubhouse for 20 seconds to then throw the bag away and get a new one. That really makes no sense, especially when players understand that this is common practice and it happens every single time a player switches teams. When I was with the Padres, I went to the Nationals. I got non-tendered. And when I showed up to the National spring training, I had my Padres bag. I brought it in. I emptied my stuff into my locker. I threw the Padres bag out. They gave me a Nationals bag. I was only with the Nationals for a very short amount of time. And then I went to the Orioles. When I showed up with the Orioles, I had my Nationals bag. I threw it out. I got my Orioles bag. Then after like 2 months, they designated me for assignment. The Yankees picked me up. When I got to New York, I had an Orioles bag. I threw it out. First day when I walked in, then they gave me a Yankees bag. And same thing the next year when I went to Cleveland. I showed up to spring training. I had my Yankees bag. I walked in. I threw it out. I got my Cleveland bag. And then I was fired from them and never played baseball again. I threw all my bags out. I actually didn't throw them all out. I still have some of them in my closet right there. But that's how it works. And so if you go behind the scenes and you get to spring training and you see a bunch of new players come in, you're going to see Rangers bag, Red Sox bag, Yankees bag, Blue Jays bag, Dodgers bag. Like you're going to see those bags coming in, and then soon they're all going to be in the trash, and everything's going to be okay. And the next time you see Max Scherzer walking into the clubhouse, he's no longer going to have his Rangers bag. He's going to have his Blue Jays bag. So hopefully that helps everybody and doesn't make anyone else upset. I know it's probably still going to anger some people, but he's not still wanting to be in Texas. I mean, maybe he does, but you can't look at his bag and think that he's trying to make a statement or he wants to be someplace else. No, he's literally just waiting to get his bag in a couple of minutes. That's it. That's all I have. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, give it a thumbs up, all that good stuff. We'll talk to you later.